Right, it's Saturday the 2nd of June, we are in Italy, and we're just having to replace the fuel line because this piece had failed. Thankfully it hadn't completely failed, but it was definitely dropping fuel. We were thinking it was stinking a bit, and also the economy has been suffering, so not sure when it split, but split it did, because we need the pipe to go from here to here, and there was a short piece going between the two, so you got a massive angle on it. Let's just see if we, that's not really fuel pipe, is it? We're just reviewing what we've got, and I think the answer is we've got nothing that's really going to do the job any better for the time being. Oh well, we shall do what we can. So I am doing some work, I should point out, but Rich is currently trying to fit the fuel line so we can get the pump working again. We're wondering if this is related to the poor starting we've been having, because it would have been sucking in air through that slightly broken fuel pipe. We're not sure when the break happened, but we do know the car has been stinking of petrol for the past day or so. So here's hoping. It's on the bottom of the pump, the little flap. Alright, moment of truth then. Has this made any difference? Let's put her in neutral, might be helpful. Well, she's certainly running. That's the happiest she's run on choke for some time. That might have been developing a bit, I think. But there we go, 54,300 kilometers when we picked her up. She's now on 56,414. So yeah, we are buzzing along. That's over 2,000 kilometers covered on the mighty Dacia. Apologies for knees. Sometimes you need to take a break from the road to look at shoes and handbags and fine stone buildings. And now we're going to go and have a look at a castle, I think. Many bags. Who'd have thought it? Loads of handbags in Italy. Well, there's that for something a bit different. Firstly, a convoy of quad bikes, and then some old medieval ruins to queue through. I'm not sure who's got priority here, but maybe we just keep going and hope that's all fine. Quite impressive, really. We even heard someone go, "Oh, Dacia!" So that's good.
We don't seem to attract as much negative attention here.
No, I said that in the little quick update video I just did. One of our many live reports on the trip. Not quite as many as I'd hoped, because it turns out the internet infrastructure in Western Europe is quite rubbish. It was a lot easier, a lot better rather, in Croatia and Bulgaria especially. Very good for mobile internet. Anyway, we should continue on. We are bypassing Milan next, I think. Just stop for a lube break. We can't get this car restarted when it's hot. It doesn't help that the fuel filter is between the primer and the carburettor. There we go. Been a lot of cranking to get to that point. can sum that up pretty much with sodding car. Did you do anything in particular?
I gave it a bit of a squat on that.
There we go. Sounds happy. Let's continue, for we are just past Milan and there's a long way to go. This is a mighty big tunnel.
11.5 kilometres.
How many do you think we've done?
6, maybe.
Okay, got a long way to go then. It's quite impressive in the rear window though, doesn't it?
Oh, here comes a bus.
Wait for the noise. So yeah, we haven't done a lot of video recording today other than scenery, but we've driven from near Venice to the other side of Mont Blanc in a day. It's been quite a long day. I don't think we were really intending to cover quite so many kilometres, but such is life.
We aimed for Turin and Chamonix didn't look that much further.
Yeah, so we thought let's jump another border. Naturally we got stopped by the police just before we got there, but we're used to it. We know where all the documents are. Life is good.
They looked a bit disappointed.
Yeah, actually legit.
More disappointed at the fact that they stood there with big guns, so we handed them documents and
Started cleaning the car, yeah. Oh, this might be the end.
drops down to 50.
Oh yes. Retard, retard. Oh yeah. That looks like daylight.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, dazzling.
Wow.
Oh, there you go, you've caught us coming. Like a, where the hell are we?
France, I believe.
Bienvenue! Wow. We've taken a Dacia, which is a French car with a Romanian accent, to France. Wow. Right, we need the sat-nav back. We are pondering our bedding because we've had yet another fail. This time mine. I booked us a cosy little chalet, and it is cosy, is it not? Very cosy. We're not that friendly. Despite the fact that we've been rubbing each other's legs constantly because of where fifth gear is, we decided one bed between two is not sufficient. We will make another bed. I think I will take it, as this one's my cockpit. We've got lovely cushions though. And yeah, we're up in the mountains. That's just while we've got the windows shut. We can imagine what the outside looks like. Or we can go outside and look. Well, that was my bed. And I had the most comfortable night's sleep of the trip so far. So maybe I need to get rid of my bed. So once again we're lowering the tone with a spot of mechanicking on this Sunday morning at 20 to 9. This is our church. And we are in Chamonix, which is just breathtakingly spectacular. There are peaks all around. But what we're focusing on today is the fuel filter, because at the moment it's between the pump and the carburetor, which I think is not helping with the hot starting. So we're going to swap the filter so it's before the pump, and then the primer will be firing straight into the carburetor rather than firing into the fuel filter. I have my gloves on just to look the part, but Rich is actually doing the work at the moment. So we've just had the plugs out again, and unfortunately the distributor moved when I was trying to get on number 2. So I'm hoping it's back where it is, but we'll just have to see how she goes today. We're going to tighten up this clamp down here a bit more, see if it will stop the distributor moving about. Right, so has our next wave of tinkering made any difference at all? No. Ah.
Sea.
Yep. So we are leaving Chamonix, and I'll just put this camera on just so you get a bit of high def glory of the wonderful Chamonix area. Lots of mountains all around. It's yeah, it's nice to be on the road after a bit of a trying morning trying to get the car going, and a very frantic rush to get here yesterday. So I'm hoping very much to enjoy things out on the open road today. Take it a little bit easier, which means we'll probably do 600 kilometers. It's currently 840 kilometers to the Cannes ferry port, which I think is the one we're going to use. We'll decide which day we go back based on how today goes, I think. Yeah, I like it here. Roly-poly in the Dacia. In our French car that isn't French in France. Whoa! So much fun at 60 kilometers an hour. In a fairly, well, it's an alright part of France, but not quite as spectacular as the mountains, but we have to encounter more normal roads at some point today. It is 11:45 on Sunday the 3rd. It's now a week since we acquired the mighty Dacia, and we've gone over 57,000 kilometres and I missed it. That means another couple of hundred kilometres. We'll have done 3,000 kilometres on this trip. We're still 737 kilometres from a ferry port. Yeah, it's proving rather enjoyable, really, if a bit boring. Oh yeah, look, tiny sans permis. Terrible French microcars, no shortage of them. Yeah, an awful lot of sitting and waiting for interesting things to happen. It's been France. There's a lot of tats still sat around, and we shall try and capture some of that for you, whether in photograph or video form. There we go, how's that for some impressive clouds? I think we might get a bit wet. Well, hopefully we won't get wet, but the car might. Mighty Dacia now at over 57,000 kilometres. We're over 3,000 kilometres in the trip. Here is the rain. I suspect this is just the start. Pleased to report that since we replaced the wiper blades, the wipers are quite good. I think they're going to need to be. think we'll be slowing down for a bit. Whoa, that was a good flash. How good's the Dacia for paddling? The good news is that so far my feet are dry. Providing an intermittent wiper service because they don't work. Well, I think we've escaped the worst of the storm, but these are variable speed intermittent wipers as well. The gap varies depending on when I remember to do it. Oh, that's parked terribly. Give up and just leave them on.